Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to our living room. So before we get ready to head back to school, I thought I would go ahead and begin to fall up our living room, which means do some of the things that we need to have done because once school starts, we will not have time for household projects. Of course, Jackson's going to be in 10th grade. Mom is working full-time, social media full-time, Alana's working full-time. So I thought I would give some attention to trying to make some differences in the home. What I decided to do was totally flip-flop the living room, which is put the couches on the other side. We've done this many times before. However, I'm still trying to navigate my desk space because I really don't like it. I like it where it is fine, but I felt like it would be better served in a different spot. I do like being able to have access to the window. However, I just thought it would be better in a different location. So here Jackson and I are formulating our plan, and my children are always a really big help to me when I'm doing projects around the house. And I appreciate, all of their willingness to help. I think we were watching a show at the same time. So, of course, we're trying to figure out what's happening on our episode while I'm trying to move furniture. So what I thought I would do is go ahead and move a few things. And I like to sweep and vacuum while I'm moving things. We have dogs in the house and we have dog hair. And so, of course, sometimes I don't always get to do deep clean. So if I move furniture, I do like to then do a deep clean of those areas when I get stuff moved. So I've gotten this back closet, black corner area, all furniture moved. And so I like to move pieces at a time. And what I'm getting ready to do is move our very large mirrored cabinet there that with the glass has all of my crystal pieces in it. For a long time, I like to keep that close to the kitchen because there are kitchenwares in it. However, what I'm going to realize is that it fits very well on the other side of the room, and it doesn't matter if I need to get the stemware out, I can get it out and use it when I need to. So it's moving pretty fine on the floor, but I do begin to notice that as we're moving it, I can see a scratch on the floor. And so I'm like, oh no, I'm not about to take any chances on my floor. I don't want to scratch up the floors, by moving furniture. So I sent Jackson to grab a sheet so that we can move that piece of furniture. It is heavy. I did have to have two gentlemen bring it in the house. But with the sheet, it makes it so easy to move furniture. So that's kind of why we've done that method before, to move other things in the house. And of course, for some of you who say you never get to see the little dog, here's the little dog. That little girl at current is biting my feet. But in this video, she is just around on the couch. We're trying to keep her up high because she is tiny compared to Ma'am. And she will get underfoot and we don't want to step on her or anything like that. So we're keeping her out of the way while we're moving our furniture. So, of course, Jackson was having a little bit of issues getting the piece lifted. And so I just had him go on the other side and get a little leverage on the wall. So that helped me to just kind of slip that sheet under just a tiny bit. Once we get a little bit of the sheet under, then we can put the other side. We just really need to get one side of it underneath. And once we get it under there, it makes it light work to move. And here we are just moving it across the room. This living room is very, very large. We have a lot of pieces in here. We have a ton of pieces in here. But because it is so large, we're able to formulate the furniture so that it always still looks homey, nice. It can look open. We can close it off depending on furniture placement. All right, now that we have that cabinet settled, it's time to now start moving the bookshelves. And again, we do the same sheet method. We did not unload the bookshelf this time. Normally we have unloaded it before, but it's so easy to move when you have the sheet underneath it, because it's like it puts all the pressure on the sheet and we're just adding counter pressure. And so it's like moving it with, little to no effort. So we got that moved over. And again, just for viewing pleasure, there's Queenie. She is a little ball of energy and always keeps us on our toes, or she's always under our toes, depending on how you look at it. She's trying to find a way to jump off this ottoman, and we are trying to find a way to keep her from jumping off the ottoman, because she is a high flyer and will jump off. So here I am just realizing I hadn't moved that piece of furniture in a while, sweeping down baseboards, getting as much dog hair, dust, dirt, whatever I can find. And, if I'm going to move the furniture, put all this effort in, then I'm going to expend the energy to go ahead and, do a thorough clean as I do all of that as well. So all is well until somebody decides to pee on the floor. Yeah, this is the little culprit, the little pee magnet. She pees. Still working on that potty training. Once we got the other bookshelf moved, this is the final bookshelf to get moved. We heard a crash. We didn't realize it was something else at the time, but Jackson and I thought we had cracked the bookshelf. What happened was the back came off. And when that back comes off, it really makes the bookshelf unstable. So we ended up having to take all the books off of the third bookshelf. And then I had to go and find some tacks to tack on the back piece. Once I got it all nice and tacked on, it really stabilizes that bookshelf and a little more doggy entertainment. But the living room is still in a lot of disarray. We always know that it gets worse before it gets better, but here I am doing this. Jackson was in the kitchen, I'm sure, working on lunch or something, but I did get it done. And so Jackson is going to come back in and help me lift this so that we can get it back into place, because by this time I'd been to Walmart, I had done all kinds of things, and I still had to go pick up sister from work. So we were really trying to get this done before she got home, because she doesn't necessarily like to go work all day and then come home and help with projects, because sister works just about full time. I did get it all done, however, and so here I am, of course, still using that sheet to help move that bookshelf. It's just so easy to use that sheet, and here I am just getting that bookshelf back set and getting the shelves back in, because we did need to put all of the books back on. Of course, I'm moving stuff, so we give it a thorough wipe down, and this pretty much, this helps us when we're trying to get back into the school groove. We've already gotten some things done. I'm not trying to, wait until, or trying to figure it out during my school year. This has been a busy summer for me. I didn't get as much done as I had planned, but as you can see, this is a little bit of the chaos, and we were able to get all of the things put back into place. This is just a little bit of the before. Oh my goodness, this right here just worked my nerve. But here is the after. We have gotten my desk moved, the books moved, and there it is. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.